Dwayne. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back to another episode of No Country for Otakus. We're back after the Halloween break here in United States. I'm not sure if they do it in England. Do they do Halloween over there?
They do that trash here too.
Okay. I mean, they're doing Barbados too. I just don't know if it's like as.
Do they?
Well, they're doing enough for it to be. It's recognized. Like they put up like stuff. It's like Thanksgiving. That shit got no right showing up in Barbados, but people still cook.
How you doing, man? How was your week?
I never understood. Like one day, I was like, "Why do they have Thanksgiving here?" Anyway, good, bro. Just chilling.
Yep.
You know, I went and watched the Eternals last night.
Oh yeah. And, I am so not up to date with Marvel.
How
was it,
bro? We gotta talk about this. I gotta talk about this shit and shoot the shit, bro.
Oh dear.
It's a good try though. It's a good try. Like they tried to be serious. We're gonna talk about it. It's a situation where Marvel got in their own way, to me.
Yeah.
Right? But we're gonna talk about that more. And shoot the shit. We definitely gotta talk about it more and shoot the shit. But at least me, because I know you didn't watch it, because you don't give a fuck about it.
All right, well, it's gonna be a short main story today.
Yeah, it's a this was a kind of a short one, but anyway, how about you, man? How you doing? What's going on?
Pretty good. Changed up my sleep schedule. Started waking up super early. Getting a lot of work done. I'm trying to do 3 butts and 6 animated skits by the end of the year. Like,
you getting paid for these animated skits, bro?
God. Nah, but it's the passion, man, and I know something good can come from them because they'll be showcasing all my skills and stuff. So I have never written a skit for Senor Jalapeno. But when we do voiceover, it's cool, right?
Jessica. Anyway, I'm gonna stop. Cool. All right. So then without for so this week, guys, we talking about Crimson Wolf. We kind of briefly mentioned that we were going to talk about it at the end of our last episode. So Dwayne's been pushing me to watch this. This thing is it's interesting. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and jump into Let's Chat Anime.
Let's chat.
All right, Dwayne, bro. Crimson motherfucking Wolf, bro. Oh my God, this show.
I told you.
So
it's been what, 3 months? I've been like, Shawn, you gotta watch this anime. We
came out in '93, man.
Episode to this anime. You gotta watch it. He was like, yeah.
It's funny because it's literally it's 1 hour. It's a movie. It's 1 hour. Came out in '93. 93? Yeah,
1993, yeah.
Man, you can't find that bitch on any like sites. Like I found that bitch on YouTube. Someone like uploaded it, some regular guy. Everyone's like, "Thank you for uploading." I like when you. The thing about it is obviously in '93, that's VHS era. There ain't no DVDs, there ain't no digital really, right? You have to get it, and no one converted it over. So it's not about
that's not your thing. It got banned.
Like, I know it got banned. I'm just saying, like, because it got banned, you couldn't find any like real digital, like unless the people.
Yeah, because it never made it to VHS or anything. I think it had showcased as a movie thing, and then obviously the powers that be in a certain country saw it and was like,
especially now because there's blood and stuff in that. You could tell it. China and stuff don't allow blood and stuff in there.
Blood and nipples.
Movies. Yeah. Oh, it's sex.
All
right, so let's quick synopsis, man. this archaeological dude was searching for the burial place of what's his name? Not Genghis Khan. Was it Genghis Khan? No.
Yeah, Genghis Khan.
It was Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
And he finds it. Genghis Khan's in there sitting down in a pose with 3 arrows lined up. So the man was like, "Oh, after all these years, I finally found the pose. I finally found Genghis Khan, and the arrows shoot straight into the sky." And then it started like speaking, and they made a prophecy. It was like, well, you know, we say 1,000 days.
Yeah, 1,000 days.
The heavens will fall.
Mm-hmm.
The heavens will fall unless you destroy the 3 people that have the mark of arrows. So that's where it kicked off, and it pretty much picks up from there. With the dude, with one of the guys that has the mark of the arrow, then it showcases each of them. My God. I can't get past it, bro. Like, this movie is an hour long. This movie is singularly the most anti-China government movie I've ever fucking seen. Like, this thing was intensely anti-government, bro. I was like, especially Ed. It's like,
me when I first watched it.
Tell me how you really feel.
Because that was the week that he was like, "Oh yeah, show some of those old animes in the lineup." I was like, "All right, let me like check these first before we actually run into something that we can't really talk about." And that was one of them. So I was like, "All right, let me watch this thing." Oh well, yeah, it should be good. It's martial arts. It's cool. I started watching the thing, and I was like, "Oh." Where do we start with this anime?
We start right at the beginning with the old man, bro.
Listen,
I didn't even expect that motherfucker to get murked.
Yeah, me. Like,
man, he know he put it.
Nope.
Oh, that boy got sniped.
There were so many people. There were so many people in there. I think what it is that honestly, this is foreshadowing. It can get a high rating, but I can recommend it to people because it made me laugh so much. There were so many characters in this movie that had nothing to do. They were just there. But the thing is, it was like one point at 1 minute, you kind of think, all right, the movie goes this way, and then it takes a whole left turn.
Bro. So many people died in this fucking movie that just had no right even being in the movie. Like, it was just weird. All right, so it starts off right after the tomb and stuff. It kicks off. It shows this old man and these 3 dudes run up on him, and there's like, "Are you this master?" The guy's like pretty old. He's like, "Yeah, you know, I used to be, but I'm too young. I'm too old to be fighting with young guys and stuff." And these guys gang up. They're about to beat this man. And then his pupil, one of the guys with the mark, he has a wolf mark on his head, which looks like an arrow thing. He jumps in, bro. Starts beating these dudes. He beats them up, right? And when I say this dude beat them up, like, he punched one man, the dude start rippling.
Yeah.
The guy's like, "You're the man with the mark." And he like got super jacked. Like how they animated get super jacked, they like strong for no reason. That ain't mean shit. The dude punched him in the gut, bro. The whole body rippled. So he fucking dies. So he's like,
he didn't die. He didn't die.
He
passed out.
Yeah, and then he bit the cyanide pill.
Yeah, he bit the cyanide pill.
Because like, who sent you? He's like, "Oh," and he fucking dies, right?
Yeah.
So they both, he and the other guy are dead and stuff, like by suicide. And I'm like, okay, so it's done. And he's like, "Who's the Dow?" Oh, the guy was like, "Yeah, the Dow sent them." He's like, "Who's the Dow?"
Like, the man making the amount of chat stuff, and then she said to me, I was like, "The Dow is a master." You know, wait, that made me laugh really bad. You remember that had a movie called Compo, and the guy got hit by the Irish hand. He was like, "Master!"
So bad. movie was so good, but so bad. So Master dead
instantly.
No more than 5 minutes of this movie, bro. They took the mentor. What the fuck? I was like, oh wow, okay, wow. Even Attack on Titan gave that shit more room before they murked the whole village, right? 5 minutes in the movie, blah, 3 bullets. So you show the guy's trying to shoot him, but everyone starts to gather around the dead bodies, right? So he couldn't kill this. He couldn't shoot at the guy. Skip ahead. It shows then it goes to the woman, right?
Yeah, boy.
Automatically, I know why this movie got banned in China, bro. They showed this woman butt naked, bro. Like,
yeah,
well, first you found the dude with the floppy disk, the diskette.
Yeah.
I'm crying because there's a show with a diskette in it, bro. Like,
yep, that was the other thing.
People don't even know what diskette is nowadays, bro. Like, I was like, holy shit, is that a 3 1/4 diskette, bro? Oh my god! He's like, you have
when I first saw it, I was like, yo, I forgot that was this day and age.
Yeah, floppy bro, 93. But she almost died falling off the bat because she was cleaning the window and the thing snapped. Yeah. I was like, geez, man. And she goes, she get the floppy disk and stuff. She puts it in her computer. She's taking a shower. They're showing everything, nipple and everything. I was like, this is definitely not China now. I was like, yep, bang, that there, right there. You didn't even need to watch the rest of the movie. Well, from the time they shot the guy,
yeah,
and the blood came out, bang. Different time. It's crazy to think about it. Like we just don't think about it.
And and the thing is, we saying on here saying different time, but it wasn't that long ago, or at least to our generation, it don't feel that long ago.
Shit, 93? No, it's not.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. It's so crazy.
But some people don't know who Outcast is, and that's hurt me, boy.
Yeah. I remember. I think it's funny because I saw somebody like that. Someone was like, "Oh man, this Android 3000 guy is pretty good. Somebody should sign him." I'm like, "He's a Grammy winning." Anyway, I got mad. I was like, "Bro, I'm old, bro. This is what my mom feel like." All right. Anyway, moving on. So it goes to the girl. Dude breaks into her house. You know, she has the mark. Her mark is down by her hip bone.
Her hip.
Right by your hip. And dude breaks in. I can't remember exactly what happened. She beats him up, right?
Nah, it's so weird. He goes to push the gun in her village, and the wolf mark lights up, and he's like, oh, and that distracts him a bit, and she kicks him in the face, and he's like, harang. And dies.
He had her. Bro, I swear it was going to be a rape scene. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I was ready for it. I was like, yo.
I was like, oh no.
All right, we already pushed the Chinese thing.
I was like, this is just pushing humanity now. And then like you say, he was like, is it down here? Oh, cause he came for the diskette.
Yeah.
He didn't even come for her because he didn't even know that she had the mark. He came for the diskette, and he was like, do you have it down here? And he like has the gun down by her thing, and then it lights up, distracts. She hits him and stuff. And
I'm glad you remember the brand this section. This is so funny. This anime is. She knocks out the dude, not kills him, knocks him out. And her initial response was to put on a vest and a panty and go and look and see one of this floppy disk. The man still far from knockout. I was like, yo, these men get rid of characters easy.
He never showed up again. He never wakes up. So she's like, okay. It talks about the legend and the thing. She's like, okay, so there's 2 more of us. I gotta go and fight. I need to go to China because she in Japan, right? So she gets on the plane. She flies off. That was fucked up. That plane.
Yeah.
How she live? Physics.
China. YouTube, don't ban us here. We just say what it is.
Listen. We cool, man. We good, bro. So she's flying. It goes back to old dude for a little bit, right?
Yep. I want to talk about this too.
Yo, so it goes back to old dude, man. And the guy that sniped the old man picks up old boy. And they drive
you jump forward something? Yeah, you jump forward too quick. He's trapped in like a cave. And he's fighting another dude. No, a prison. Right. He's trapped in a prison.
Oh,
and the guy is like, here's the kid that got away.
Yeah. Because he got arrested. He got arrested, right. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you. You realize, right? The man reused the same character.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna kill his ass anyway. I wait for because that's how you end up in the car. I forgot about that.
But the three men that he fought was the same character.
Yeah.
Like, because he killed the first guy. They redrew the same guy and plus put a tattoo on him. And I was like, yep, second boss. and he ended up killing.
No one that sees my spider tattoo lives to see the tip. Because he poked him in the eye.
Yo,
I was like, he's blind.
This move ever. You know what
I'm he done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you say to hell? Where?
He poked the guy in his eye. So the main guy, right now, he can't see.
He should have been blind.
His eyes gone. The way he poked him with them nails, his eyes gone. But you know, it looked like they're just bloodshot. So he focused and he fucking plays him and stuff, beats his ass. And he's like the guy tries to like bite the cyanide pill in his mouth, and he breaks his jaw. Right, this is the funniest part to me. He breaks his jaw and then tells him, "Tell me." It shatters. So his mouth like, and then he says,
gurgling.
"Tell me who sent you." You can't talk, bruh. You don't you push your hand in their mouth so they can't bite. You don't break. He destroyed, like it was gone, bro. Like he looked like
yeah.
And then he's like, "Tell me who," and then the guy like fucking kills himself. Another side character gone.
Then the man redraw the same character and left off the hair and put in the cab.
Honestly, is like they like left off features. Like one guy was darker than the other guy, and then like one guy didn't have hair and stuff. But it was the same character model. But the movie's an hour long, so why the fuck would I redraw assets? That was actually brilliant. I ain't even mad at them, especially when they show up.
But oh my gosh,
so
and I was like,
oh my god,
does it move the story along? Oh well, get rid of it.
Get rid of it, bro. Nothing but this is the plot device central. So I think so you go. This is when he ends up in the dude's car, right?
Yeah.
And his boys is chasing. His boys is chasing him. I didn't even know he had a crew. This was crazy. His crew was so non-existent. They showed up for like 2 minutes, bro. 2 minutes of the movie they showed up. Well, 3, because one of the guys get his eye fucked up. But we're gonna talk about that in a second.
He was
the guy pulls out the razor blade.
He was funny. He was absolutely funny. But like you said, I'm not saying anything because you said we'd get to it. I mean,
it's literally the same section because he's in the dude's car and stuff.
No, that was a whole different section. It was two car chases. The first car chase is with the guy, the bald head guy.
How does he kill him?
He's like, tell me about the Dio and what this wrong means. And he's like, we have the Dio or not.
Oh, he punches him. I'm sorry, guys. Because it was so short.
Punch.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Like, because I like watched it like recently.
Yeah.
A lot of these, because it's so short and there's so much mayhem in such a short time, like everything's just like clapping together because I swore those 2 car scenes were tight. But no, they're not. They're 2 separate car scenes because in between there, it shows the girl on the fucking plane.
Yeah.
And a fighter jet shot. That's a war crime, bro. What?
You think it's right? The man was, look, this this anime was so anti-China, right? That the man was clear about this scene. The woman was like, hey, no, right before it got to her, it showed the plane flying. And then you heard the pilot over the PA system. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be entering into the airspace of Beijing. And the woman looks up to the right and was like, oh, it's a really beautiful sunset. Is that a fighter plane?
And I'm just sitting there like, I was so confused. I had to press pause. I was like, all right, let me just go ahead and hit pause on this show right here. You can't shoot no civilian aircraft, man. Blew that bitch up, bro. I was like, well, I know she's not dead because she's like the main character, but she should be dead, right? Dude, they hit that boy with 2 Fox 2s, bro. Top Gun. Target lock. Fox 2.
Listen, I was like, what? The roster, man, these men getting in. I was like, I love it.
I was like, what the fuck? So that happens, then it goes back. It switches back to what's the main guy's name? Do you remember?
K. I think so.
Man, I ain't even worried to learn these motherfuckers' name. That's how unimportant because they don't really say.
Yeah, they don't really call names. So
the main thing is the
shoots out the guy's ears and jumps out. This is the thing that had me as well.
And another car drives.
Another car drives up.
He's
car
like,
that him, and it was like, get in, and he jumps out into the other car. Right. And man's like, yeah, I'm here to help you, blah blah blah. And then it goes to the second scene with Hikaru, and probably the last scene.
Yeah, not after this.
The man was like, who's that guy that just saved him? That ain't right. What got me? These men are more bites me, and this man drive past them.
And he's like, who's that saved him? He's like, I have no idea. I'm gonna go check it out. More bite turbo. He comes up next to the dude. The guy's like, hey man, you okay? And the guy he's like talking to the guy. The guy pulls out this razor, right? And puts it right like out the window and cuts the fucking motorcycle guy's eye.
Yeah.
Yo, what?
Oh,
crashes.
Took out your whole gang.
Whole gang, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck? Just like that. And then he puts the razor to his guy. He's like, you're gonna listen to me. Yada yada yada, or I'll just kill you right here and stuff. So that's when he takes him to this guy's lair or something. He gives him a proposition. He's like, dude, I want you to work for me. Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Go ahead and think about it. And wait, did he show him that girl at that point, or is when he came back the second time?
It was when he came back because he said,
when he came back. Okay.
I'll give you 2 months to think about it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, time jump.
All right. Time jump, right?
Here we are.
Smooth time jump, though. I'm going to be real. That was a smooth time jump. Comes back, the dude shows up. Opens the fucking door, bro. Big ass orgy. Like, dude. Yo, my boy he's like, give me a minute. Give you a minute?
I mean, Mar got like 38 women.
Bro, women everywhere, bro. They're sleeping with each other. He's smashing up and shit. And all going through my head is like, this really is 90s anime, bro.
Yep.
Where sex was like, cause you don't really see a lot of it is like
Ninja Scroll
now. Yeah, a lot of it's implied now. But this is just out in the open, like, yeah, man, this dude here just fucking some women, bro. Right here on the floor in his lair. Done, he's like got his big bed in the middle. He's like put his robe on and stuff. All the women line up at the side. That was a fuck. You're a bunch of concubines. Like they all line up. And I'm like, yo. That's why sometimes watch it when Dwayne recommend these old anime to me and I watch it, but I was like, man, this is definitely a different time, bro. the way storytelling, fight, murdering, like death.
Yeah.
And sex is portrayed. You don't see none of that stuff.
That is when anime was created for adults. Because that's what it was. Adult animations. Anime.
Yeah,
no.
It was basically taboo.
No, it's a different
mainstream as fuck no, though. Anyway.
Yeah.
So at this point, my
got
brain's all scrambled. Shit, I'm like, yo, what the fuck did Dwayne just tell me to watch, man? I didn't even think we would have enough material. I saw an hour. I was like, there's no way we're gonna be able to like talk about this. There's a lot of shit in this shit, bro. There's a lot of shit in this shit. It's worth every fucking minute. He shows him the girl. Me and Dwayne probably looking at this like, how the fuck she alive, bro?
Yep.
So at first I thought she was just a corpse. I was like, oh, she dead. She just laid on there like
she was.
The mark brought her back to life.
Yeah,
because his mark.
But my thing is,
she like opened her eyes like.
My thing is, all right.
He was fucking laying on the thing. He walks in, man, and this like his scar on his head like glows. And her scar glows. She opened the eye like a fucking zombie, like. King. He's like, oh, I guess the scar. He's like, I guess the scar woke her up.
You know what made me laugh?
What?
Because in animation, for something that small, you got putting a lot of drawings to make it look smooth and slow. Them boys just went from A to B. So when they saw it, I was like, they're really trying to get to this movie.
It wasn't a progressive open because we've seen movies where a character opens their eyes and it's slow, like just like, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, she's awake, guys. She gets up and she starts freaking out and shit. Oh, a boy slapped the fuck out of her to bring her back to her senses. Bitch. She like hugs him. And she's like, this feels so familiar. So already you know there's some past or something like that.
Yeah. But you think that had me, right? All right. Look past the whole Crimson Wolf Mark thing bringing her back. She should be in pieces regardless.
Eviscerated, bro. Like, I know how you got no burns, nothing.
Because even the man said it was like, she seems to be the only survivor on a plane full of 400 people. And the guy was like, no pieces, bro. Yeah, the man was like, no one really lived. He was like, we don't know. We haven't found anyone.
He was like, yeah, she was floating in the ocean, and one of my fishing people found her, and they're doing some illegal stuff. So instead of calling the police, they just picked her up, and I'm just like, these motherfuckers. I know. Pick her up and put her in the fishing boat, huh? Just bring her back. So yeah, so that's how they end up together and stuff.
What a sly way to talk about China's sex trafficking.
Easy, bro. Easy, bro. And I was just like, damn. So the guy's like, yeah, work for me, yada yada yada. And then they snuck up. They tried to sneak away after, right?
Yeah.
This is another one. One of his gang was still there because one of his gang drove the fucking van. He didn't last long.
Reuse the assets. Same guy, not here this time.
he didn't last long though. Why would I will reuse it too? You both die, bro. Motherfuckers. The dog started chasing the one in the car, bro. I fucking shot this bitch and shoot the boy. Shit turned over, crashed. That motherfuckers flew out, knocked out. They woke up though. This is the part here. We finally here, guys. We finally here. This is the scene that no one was ready. Like I said, watching on YouTube, so you had comment sections. Everyone was saying, minute 36 or 39, I was not fucking ready. Everyone was like, we wasn't ready for that. What the hell? Yeah. Look, my boy laid on the fucking, he in the fucking thing. He passed
dead.
Out, right? They wake up in
No, he's dead.
Are you sure, man? I think he's just unconscious.
He's dead. He is dead. He is dead because she checked his heart and everything, and she was like, "Oh my God, he's dead. I don't know what to do, but this is all I can get."
Because she like climb up on it. This is the only way we can keep warm. You don't be warm and you dead. It don't matter. That's not the point. My man laying on there, he in his boxer, right? The first thing that your eyes go to is like, yo, this dude got a big ass schlong.
Yep.
And I know that that's messed up, right? I like as a dude, you're like, man, why is my? But it's like they was like, hey guys, look here.
Look
she's
here.
Naked. She's naked, right? But you know, you've seen her naked before. But then you just like, he's like wearing like boxers. I was just like, I was like, man, what the
Elephant trunk.
Elephant trunk. I was like, okay, why they keep doing this? So she's like, all right, so we're gonna go with he dead, right? Because Dwayne's watched this a few more times than I have. I've only watched it once, so I'm sure you picked up that part pretty good. She's like, oh my god, you know, I'm so cold. She like hugs and she's like, we could do this to keep warm, yada yada yada. And then she mount the dude, bro. Like,
yeah.
What? My boy came back to life, bro. Was he
instantly? See
Lazarus. She's like, this is the only way. This is the only way I can think to thank him.
No.
Bitch, what?
Me, when she said, I will give you the gift that I have never given anyone, I said, where the hell was this sort of treatment when I was single? I love these kinds of gifts.
The dude start writing, bro. My boy can't life. He's like, what are you doing?
If it's supposed to be this easy, why we gonna work this hard in this day and age? We gotta go back in 1993.
She was like, and I'll go through my head is like, technically this is like rape. He's not consenting because he out, right? He wakes up and he's like, what are you doing? She's like, this is the only way I can think to thank you. You know, he's like, okay, full on set scene, bro. Just change your position.
Hang on.
And shit.
Too far. She is bleeding. And that man went downtown. B. When they saw that, I was like, what?
That's what I said. Full set scene, bro. He ate her out and everything.
Yeah. It went in.
He did everything, bro.
She's still bleeding. She's still bleeding.
Hit it from the back.
That man ran through stoplights.
Like, hey, well, she was bleeding because my boy had the sword of omens between his fucking pants. I was like, yo.
Or on Great Skull.
You know that stupid rumor about Asian dudes have small, you know, that whole stupid thing? Because it's obviously not real. They was like, nah. She's bleeding, bro. That'll be my boy packing. Broke her off in the prison. So the dude, the guard comes in. He's like, y'all lovebirds done? Love? This past love. Yeah, they fuck that dude. They fuck him up.
Yeah. All right. Because I want to talk about this too. So they messed him up. Easy. You don't even know who he working for or where he was. All you know, they claim through the sewer and come out. And the other guy that was trying to help them was there. He was like, look, I set up man, but I know you always get scared. So I just had it all follow. And then he showed them who the Dio was, the leader Dio. And it was the spirit of Genghis Khan.
It was a spirit gang. It was like three, like almost like
three of them. Yeah.
Dictators.
Yeah, dictators put together that become this one demon. And
called Goku.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, bro, y'all don't like Dragon Ball Z? I was just joking, but
bro,
it was like Genghis Khan, like one of the leaders, past leaders of China, and some
that they call great leader.
Yeah, and somebody else I can't remember.
Oh my god! And the two guys are talking about, you know, this is what really happened and blah, blah, blah. And this is the Crimson Wolves. And the guy was like, yeah, we saw it in our history. And then the guy's assistant, who has not been in this movie for the entire time, turns out of nowhere, bang, shoots him, and he becomes the third wolf.
Yeah, he shoots him in the thing.
Yeah. I ain't really gonna get into the fight. It was a cheesy fight because it only lasted like a minute. And the guy punched his stomach and then hit his chin and he passed out. There's the part that got me. That man's son was so big. that woman voice crap. When she when she talk again, she went from to like, yeah, we really need to defend. There was so much.
She became
her voice.
She became an adult. She became a woman.
I was like, what?
I assume. I don't know. Like she even started like all right. So you skip ahead and stuff. Not really skip ahead, but okay. So they've pretty much got an idea. Like, you know, the how I noticed they was really tied to the Chinese government is like the chancellor's kid is who came up, like took him away. I was like, oh. He's like, the vice chancellor, da 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 da. I was like, got it.
Yeah.
And so they have them in this like underground thing, and the whole Goku, which is the Dao, is like a big computer system, bro. Like underground computer system.
Yeah.
And shit. I just to show you like how that woman went from timid and stuff. I mean, she could fight a little bit, but she was like all timid to like having a fucking staff and shit, bro. She looking like Chun-Li.
Dressed like a woman that married. I was like, whoa.
I was like, all right. So
that D was good.
D was good. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. And then it comes down to like the fight, because now all three of the arrow piercing dudes, the wolves, together now, and pretty much is the final showdown. And this shit goes off the fucking rails, bro. Dragons and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, we're killing me. Like, go ahead.
Like, there was trying to be subtle with the whole anti-China thing. And the man just went, you know what? Screw it. The wall of China. Dragons.
It's like the wall of China. Dragon came out of that bitch, bro. It was like, yeah, the wall of China was hosting the dragon. And they fight it right in the Capitol, bro. Like right by the Capitol building with those steps and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I would kill me. There's like regular like Chinese people just stand up watching this shit happening. Like, yo, what the hell is going on here, bro?
Yeah. That's like that. And the other thing too. Apparently, like the girl is explaining what's happening, because obviously the transitions between certain things are so quick. And she's like, oh, I think we got transported to another dimension. When they first went into the Capitol building to see the dough, there was the picture of Kim Jong-il in the background. It may transport to another dimension. And the picture is still there.
That was the door. That was the door. I don't know, bro. I just made that shit up. What's killing me is we almost forgot to mention this. So the thing is, like, I guess they tried to overthrow the government in the past and they got executed.
Yeah.
So the arrow piercings is where they got executed. He got shot in the head. She got shot in the pelvis. I don't know, that don't really, I don't know. Would that be a killing wound? I guess if you know.
Yeah, there's an artery down there.
There's an artery. Okay, so she gets shot there. Old dude got shot in. Old dude was a wolf, and he got shot in the neck. He was an actual wolf, right?
Yeah.
So that's the correlation of why they had the scars. So like through time and space and shit, you know, and it materialized on this side when they went into the tomb of Genghis Khan. So
yeah,
you know, just so everyone understand that correlation of this fucking madness. So they're fighting this fucking dragon, bro, and it's like seems to be the wall of China turned into a dragon. They're fighting this bitch, bro. They fucking destroy it, and everyone is trying to just standing up watching the fucking Capitol building blow the fuck up.
Yep. And then when it blew up, and they were like, "No, it's the fight." They were like, "Oh, we won the fight," and the guy was like, "No, it's just beginning." It's just beginning. Really? What fight? The fight to keep peace and freedom. And there was like a little kid in the background who was like, he fought the black sign. I was like, what about this? And then it just started. Credits. That was it. Credits.
Listen here, bro. I was like, wow. And I was like, yeah, honestly, you gotta ban this one, bro. Like, if you that government, you kind of gotta ban it. Like, it's like, hey, we going over the fight after overthrowing the government the fight begins of maintaining the new government that you're going to install and making sure it doesn't go haywire. Like literally, it was just like overthrow the government, the fight for peace. I was like, what? I was like, okay, there we go. What told me is that kid in the background, like, yeah. Got nothing to do with the story, bro. They drew that boy in there afterwards. Like, just draw him down here in the bottom. Yeah. I was like, what killing me is like when all this shit was going on, like I told you, people were just standing around watching the Capitol building blow. I was like, no one's reacting. There was just like still figures.
Yeah.
I was like, man, they didn't even want to like draw those people like moving or running or nothing, man. They just showed them.
Them boys didn't have the Kira money.
So that's the end of our discussion.
Crimson Wolf.
Crimson Wolf, 1 hour. Came out in 93. You can find it on YouTube. That's the only place I could find it. I mean, YouTube. Where else you need to look?
This is nowhere else.
Unless you go on like eBay or
I
something.
tried.
You could buy like the VHS or something like that.
Hey man, the Black Universe. I asked my cousin who was a blockbuster maniac. He was like, nah, bro. Ban.
Ban, bro. That bitch.
You lucky you even find it on YouTube.
Yeah, and it's not even like by an official site or anything. It was like some random dude. He just like upload it. You probably could upload it and not get a copyright strike at this point, because no one cares. But it's just so funny. It probably I surprised it didn't get taken down. Yo, that shit's funny, man. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into ratings, man. We're gonna jump through this ratings pretty quick. I just I can't stop fucking laughing at this shit, bro. Like, oh my god. This is a classic. It's like bad classic, not good classic. All right, so let's go into ratings.
Ratings.
All right, Dwayne, bro, we go.
You gonna tell me categories, me, because
I'm trying. I can't keep myself together. Like even just discussing that shit. I am still in awe that that was an hour, yo. Like I don't understand how much we got out of that hour. Like so much material. Anyway, so the categories as usual is story, character, music, animation, and overall. Whew.
I am afraid to rate this anime if they're not trying to kill me.
It's like that would be we're not in China. Everyone's in China would be in trouble. They probably get banned from showing there, but it's cool. So story, bro. Story, what you got?
I don't know.
I need a rating, bro. Come on.
3.
All right.
It made me laugh.
I gave a bitch a 2. We even gonna explain this whole, bro. Nah, I'll say a 3 because that bitch had everything: murder, war crimes, sex, vandalism, overthrow a government. Like you got the 5, so we gotta give it a 3. Characters, bro. This is gonna be interesting.
1?
Yeah.
You didn't really learn that about them?
All right. they had a past life.
No, 2.5. Because I enjoy every side character that they had nothing to do and get murked.
I feel like we miss a whole anime story for this shit. Like it was just like movie. You know, I feel like we missed a lot. Anyway, so I'm gonna give them a 2. A 2 is literally just for the main characters, like just for them. We didn't really know much about them, but we will remember them motherfuckers forever. Especially that girl survived the plane crash, died, came back to life. Dude that died in a car crash came back to life, and that dude that had a big RG in his house.
Red season RGs.
And,
oh my god!
And a dragon. How can you not give it a 2 for that? So we give it
a
2.
A 3-headed dragon.
Music, who cares?
There was any?
Exactly. Well, they had that intro song, but it's hard to judge it because obviously it's 1 hour, and you know, they had like background music, but you didn't really give a fuck in that mayhem. So I'm gonna put this on there. Who cares? Like I'm gonna just write who cares. Like who cares? Animation, dog. This actually is really interesting. What do you think about animation, man?
I will say it. The artwork was sublime. It was actually really, really good artwork.
Except when they started reusing assets.
Reusing. I actually don't mind I actually didn't mind the reusing assets. Oh, it just caught me off guard because usually with these serious animes, you have key important people. But when I first watched it, I was like, all right, cool, that guy's dead. Let me see who the next henchman is. It was the same guy, but with a tattoo. I was like, all right, I'll give you that. But then when I see the same man turn up with no hair in the cab, I was like, rah, them really important. So
in the movie for less than 2 minutes.
Yo, but
in the movie for less than 2 minutes, man. So I get it.
But they like they were well placed, they were well reused. They give them key things that you would remember to make them different. So obviously tattoo, hair, no hair, and it was very simple to do. So yeah, main characters, animation and stuff like that. It was good. Like the only flaw I found within that whole animation was the eyes, but I think the eyes was purpose to the story. So I actually give it a 5.
It did it. Congratulations. That's all we got to do. Anyway, I'm just joking. So I give it a 4. Because you reuse assets, man. I get it that you didn't mind, and I didn't mind at all, but come on, dog. Come on.
I didn't mind. The only thing,
is good.
The only reason I would drop down from a 5 would be for the ending, where everybody in China was just standing up watching the Great Wall blow up, and everybody was becoming free. But it was so comical that I was like, you know what? I love it. Don't change it.
All right, so 4 or 5. That's cool. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not killing them for it. It's just like it's almost like bro.
But we watched the anime where they reused assets, didn't they?
Yeah, we fucking murdered them for it, probably.
What anime was it?
I can't remember. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. A lot of animes reuse assets. Shit, even the big ones do.
All right, it was the stupid fairy tale and DxD thing that just came out.
You mean Eden Zero?
Yeah.
You see, that's a fucking 0. Like, at least we gave these motherfuckers a 4. That's a 0. How you reuse? I'm glad we not reviewing that, bro. How you reuse a whole cast, dog, in a totally different story? Like, at least this was all in one
No
story.
voice changes, anything.
It's the same. They literally took the same team. I swear it was like after the project ended for Fairy Tail. It's like, guys, I'm about to start this one called Eden Garden. It's gonna be the same looking people and shit. Y'all want peace? Yeah. Just everyone stays employed. Workers.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I ain't even mad at them. All right. So that was animation. I know overall, Dwayne. I want to hear your overall because it may influence the graphic. Probably not. It depends.
A 2.5.
2.5.
Because
it's not trash. That's what's so funny because it's not trash. But it's not
good.
5, obviously. It's not a 5.
Yeah.
But it's not a 1. But it's yeah.
But it's like a good, enjoyable 2.5.
Yeah, you want to watch it.
Recommend.
You recommended somebody to laugh or to have fun with. Like,
yeah.
I guess a 2.
I won't recommend this to my friend in Hong Kong. She'll probably cuss me. Like, this is would she even get it on that server?
She probably have to have a V. I don't know, man. They're pretty strict. They didn't monitor all this stuff.
Yeah. You know what? Anger is that. Let me just leave her alone.
Yeah, they monitor your stuff pretty hardcore over there. I mean, they do it here too, but over there they actually restrict you. Yeah, probably. She probably won't be able to pull it up. It wouldn't show up on the YouTube China.
Yeah.
Because like, just for example, when it was deployed, you had YouTube Egypt, and like certain stuff would show up there. So yeah, it probably won't show up on that server. So yeah, man. So you said 2.5?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a a 2, a strong fucking 2.
Elephantitis 2.
Bro. Like, man, that's like that dude packing, bro. Anyway, so yeah, 2. So I had fun with this one, man. This was a good one. It wasn't overly serious, but it wasn't trash. You know what I mean? I'm glad you recommend this, Dwayne, man. This is a good one. So this is 2. We gonna go ahead and jump into shooting the shit. Be sure to catch this home, bro. Just look it up. Crimson Wolf on YouTube, guys. It gonna come up. It's an hour of your time. Have a blast, laugh, and then just call it a day, man. You're going. Don't take it serious at all. Please. Remember, it's an older anime. All right. Shooting the shit starts now.
Shoot your shit.
All right, Dwayne. So you watch anything?
Outside
the Crimson Wolf?
No.
I know you see you've been busy with your book. No, you've been too busy with your books now, huh?
Yeah, I've been pushing that midnight oil, boy.
How far are you? Percentage wise?
Finished book 1, planned out book 2, did the book cover for book 1. Started planning out the videos for book 1.
Did you already get a proofread and edited and shit?
Yeah, first the first proofread and editing was done. I'm now like just going over it myself to see if there's anything I want to add or change and stuff like that. And then that should get edited next week when I got my surgery. So yeah, it's going well, man.
I guess you got to get a lot of this stuff pushed through before your surgery, huh? How long the surgery?
That's what
out for.
4 months, I think, because it's like ongoing.
God damn, how serious is this surgery?
Well, the jaw is shifted and the bone is eroding.
You got to get. Do you have to wear your mouth shut?
I hope not. I think it's mainly like stitches and stuff in the inside.
We'll deal with that when they get there. When do you get the surgery again?
Friday.
Okay, so we'll see what's up with the show after. If I gotta do a couple solos while your mouth heals, because anytime you do anything up here, bro, your mouth gonna swell, bro. And once your mouth swell, you're talking.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean, so we'll figure that out when we get there. Okay, cool. This shoot the shit is gonna be pretty short. This whole episode in general is probably gonna be short. So last night I went with a buddy of mine. We went to watch the newest Marvel film, The Eternals.
Yay!
It was one of the more serious. It was supposed to be one of the more serious Marvel films. It got review bombed because.
Who was the director?
I am not sure. It's like a new guy. In a way.
Okay.
It was supposed to be pretty serious Marvel film. Even though all of them supposed to be serious, but this one was supposed to be a little more heavy. And they got review bombed because people were fucking racist and homophobic. Nobody watched the movie. They was like, oh, there's a gay group. There's a gay couple. Just start review bombing it. So thing went down. So that I've said it here and I've said it on my TikTok and stuff. I don't give a fuck about Rotten Tomatoes and stuff like that, bro. Like, I think all that shit stupid. Go watch the movie yourself and draw your own conclusions. So I heard that. I was like, oh, okay, let me see what it is. So I went and watched it, and
wow,
it's not good. I ain't gonna say it's good. To me, it wasn't good. There's people that enjoy it.
Are we up there with Thor Ragnarok?
No. It's how to put it. Like I'm watching it, and I'm not a writer, I'm not a director or anything, so I ain't shooting no shit at any writers or anything that thing. I would have done it differently. Is imagine you have like this big idea, and you try to squish it all into a movie. So because of that and runtime restrictions, because no one wants to put a 3-4 hour movie in a theater. Zack Snyder's the only man that had the balls to do that shit, and he was on HBO Max. You get what I'm saying? So this movie's like a little over 2 hours. It's like 2 hours something. And obviously it was Disney. And you got this big idea, and it could work. But unfortunately, because of all they got in their own way in a way, it came out disjointed, bro. And I don't know if you want me to talk about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if you care. Okay. I didn't want to I don't try to do it with as minimal spoil. The problem to me is, okay, so obviously if you got an idea what the Eternals are, I never read the comics, just FYI, is this group that got sent early. In the movie, they got sent to defeat the Deviants, which is monsters that were attacking like humans and stuff on Earth, by the Celestials, which is those big ass fucking robot looking space people, right?
Yeah.
So they go there, they're fighting them off and stuff. So they're there pretty much from the beginning of man, right? And they're pretty much like gods to women. So all the stories you hear, like Athena and stuff, they all tied to these eternal people, right? Like Angelina Jolie's character is called Athena and stuff. So the main problem is like it ends up having two main crises at the end of this movie. And when you have two main villains or something like that, and you don't write it properly, and you know this, Dwayne, one villain tends to get sacrificed way too easy, and you're like, so what was the fucking point of having that guy?
Yeah.
Right? So one of the main villains was a deviant that was, when he killed the Eternal, he would like suck their essence, their powers, and then he would like gain more sentient. So he started out as a wild beast, but like by the end, close to the end of the movie, he was pretty much talking and stuff, right?
Yeah.
He died so fucking easy. It was annoying. I was like, why'd y'all put him in here? There's a waste. Like, you wasted a good villain. Right? As they always do, because Marvel's villains are trash. Like, I know people don't like to hear that, but there's only been one who's been decent, and it was Infinity War Thanos. As a true villain. Because, what's his name? Bucky was Winter Soldier wasn't a villain.
No. Neither was Ramos.
Neither was who?
Ramos. The doctor who was controlling Bucky.
Right. Because they end up he was working for the United States anyway. Right. Yeah, we all know. There was that. What's his name? The guy that wears the purple scarf over his head now. The Baron whatever. He not really, he's a villain, but he's not really a villain, because if you watch Bucky and Winter Soldier, he helped them. So he's almost like a villain / like I just work for money type dude. You know what I'm saying? So like there's no real villains in Marvel. So here there was opportunity to have
kill off Killmonger.
Right. Now, all right, my bad. I forgot. But like if you look at,
killed him off.
Killmonger wasn't real. He was a villain, but was he really a villain though? Like his messaging was almost but it was like radical, way radical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, they colonize us, we should colonize them. Like such situation. Yeah. So I don't even really count him as a villain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they really watered down Killmonger.
Right. I like that version of Killmonger. Yeah, it had more of a purpose, so I didn't even mind.
Yeah.
But I don't. When I said like a villain, like I'm out doing villainy shit. Thanos, bro. You see? That's just to me. But anyway, moving on. Well, I guess Thor's sister Hera. Hera. Yeah. Anyway, you see, she was annoying though. I didn't like how she was that way. The woman was acting her and stuff. It was just why you doing all that? And
she didn't really do this. She didn't do anything.
She took over Asgard. That's pretty much it. She just wanted.
Yeah, no one died. No one died.
No, people died, bro. Remember, they killed off Thor's friends, even though they didn't acknowledge it.
See, unimportant. No one died.
A few people died when she first invaded, but anyway, it didn't really fucking matter. Fuck that movie. But anyway, back to Eternals. I'm trying to talk about Eternals.
Yeah.
So they killed him, and then the other one was the way it is the Eternal. The way they give birth, they seed planets with an egg, and the intelligent life of the planet gets siphoned off by the Eternal, and then eventually he hatches and the planet blows up. And because the planet blows up, the Eternal uses the essence of the exploded planet and stuff to create galaxies and stuff, create other life throughout the universe. So the dilemma, which was a cool dilemma, was, do we sacrifice billions of life in the future for one planet, which is Earth? So the Eternals had to try to stop the emergence of the when they find out what was going on.
Of a new Eternal.
Right. To stop the Eternal from coming out, right? From giving birth. And my problem now, you got this whole, they're alive for like 7,000, 8,000 years, right? As long as human life was on the planet. They're alive for this time. So obviously there's a lot of time jumping back and forth.
Yeah.
The problem is you don't give a fuck about none of these goddamn characters unless you read the comic. You got no emotional tie to these bitches, because there was a point two of the characters fell in love, and reading, it was like, oh, we're fighting together. If you have me, I'll love you. What? You get what I'm saying? Like Dwayne, you've read the stories and stuff. You gotta tie, if you telling the story, especially when their love is supposed to be an anchor for part of the future of the story, you gotta get the people invested in it. I didn't give a fuck about them. Oh, good, y'all fucking cool. It didn't make sense. Like, it was just so, it just happened. It was like, oh, they're in love, and then they were apparently together for all these years, and then he up and left off panel. You didn't really hear about it because when the movie started, she was dating Kit Harington. Funny story. The main Asian girl's name is Cersei. Cersei? Not, is it Cersei? What was the name of the not Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones girl?
No one knows. They just know her as the mother of dragons.
Right. Nah, she had a name, man.
Yeah, I know she has a name. I'm saying no one knows.
No one gives a fuck. Okay.
Yeah, no one knows. No one knows.
But her name was the same as the character in The Woman. I heard it was dating her, and I was fucking crying and laugh, bro. I was like, damn, bro, twice? Anyway, because she got yeets at the end. Anyway, so I ain't gonna go too much in it, obviously, because the movie just came out, but that was an issue. They like separated after Babylon. Dude, they show
Mesopotamia.
Thank you, man. I can never say that word. White people. Listen.
Wait, what? I don't catch on. What?
They were like, because
they were like ancient Egypt?
As time jumps on, it was different civilizations, right? They obviously showed the early man, then it jumped to, I think, Babylon. Babylon, they were people of color, obviously, because that's, and then
Mesopotamia.
I can't say. Tom's fucked up. The character,
but isn't that like ancient Egypt?
Yeah, it was that region. The people were like lighter skin, and I was just like, guys, what the fuck are you doing? Anyway, so but it was like really short. So they separate after about the fall of because humans ain't shit, and obviously we do the all warring thing. So they could pretty much start like the guys came with guns and shit. That's around around that time when people started colonizing and shit. So they came in, and that's when they all split and stuff. They have a big argument. They split, and yeah, man. So there's characters that hardly showed up. Everyone was making a big hoopla about the main guy, Icarus, being close to Superman. He's inspired by Superman, obviously, because everyone has those characters, but he uses a lot of lasers. He does a fart every minute.
But Icarus is god of the sun?
No, Icarus was the guy that put on the fucking wings.
Yes.
He flew too close to the sun?
Yes.
So he could fly. He was the only one that could fly and stuff. But anyway, I am not going to give a synopsis. We're not having a synopsis of it. The point is, there was a lot of characters. Most of the characters you didn't give a shit about because there was nothing to tell you to them. Like the main woman, the woman that leads them.
Yeah.
Something happens to her. I could give two fucks. They keep trying to make you sympathize with her, but it's like I don't really give a shit about this woman. And then my other main gripe is that they probably should have stretched. They could have made the first movie about them fighting that deviant and have that as the focal bad guy before trying to bring in the big fucking reemergence of the Celestial. I guess they got their storyboards on what they're going to do, but because they try to do so much in such little time, that you got to you can't have a big fight with one villain when you're trying to focus on the big event of the second sort of catastrophe. It wasn't really a villain because they didn't fight it. You know what I mean? And then there was, usual Marvel shit. They fucking put jokes in the area that cracks the whole emergence. There was this part. Dwayne, if you watch this movie, you're going to be so fucking pissed, bro. There was this part.
I want to watch it now.
No, you got to watch it. I want you to watch it. I want you to watch it.
Just so I can be pissed.
You will be able, but you will be able to express it better than me because I'm still just regular Joe.
Yeah.
Right? And you're going to see what I mean. There was this part. And I'm going to stop it after this because there was a few parts like this. So she has the main girl, Cersei or Cece or whatever. She has this thing that's inside her chest, right? That connects her to the Celestial. Arith or something like that. She's connected. So the guy, one of the engineering dude, which is the black guy, he comes up and he's like, okay, I think I figured out a way that we could connect all of us into Unimind, but I need to use the thing in your chest. She's like, yeah, fine. He's like, the only problem is I have to take it out. When you hear that, right, you automatically think, okay, so taking this out is a big deal. Like, you expecting, this gonna cause some issues. She could probably die, right?
Or a chain reaction that destroys the galaxy.
So something massive. Well, I don't think it was or something like that, or something that will cause
something cataclysmic.
Yeah, something important supposed to happen if disaster could happen if he removes this. So he goes up. She's like, okay. She like opens up her chest. He goes like this. He does his thing. He's getting ready to take it out. And then in the middle of all this tension, you're immersed into it. And Angelina Jolie says, don't kill her. In joking fashion. And I go like this. Took me out the scene, bro. I was like, whatever. And then he just does this, look. Whoop, pulls it out of her. She don't get hurt. There ain't no pain. There ain't nothing, bro. He took it out like me taking something out a drawer, bro. Like, yep. Thanks. And then he breaks. Then within 2 minutes, he starts. The whole point is that this guy, he's a brilliant, and his power is like he's able to do like engineering and stuff like that pretty good. And the whole point was like, it's going to be hard to do this. We don't know if we can do it, yada, yada, yada. Bro, he solved that issue after he took that thing out of his throat in less than a minute. And I was like, what the fuck? Dude, I got so mad. I was like, man, what? And she's just walking around normal and stuff. And I was like, well, I mean, y'all could have done this like 10 minutes, like 20 minutes ago and save half my fucking movie life. And what the fuck is this? That Angelina Jolie part fucking killed me. Then there was I'm gonna stop right here, guys. I look, man. If I'm gonna get this shit, for me, this shit is like a 4 out of fucking 10 right now. I don't
get 4.
4?
If you get a 4,
one for Dwayne gonna put up that graphic with the dude throwing the shit on the wall.
But you know me, I don't like Marvel. And the other day, I can't remember if it was you I was talking to or Nadia, but we were saying, I think it was you were talking to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when we had our conversation last week, I don't get why when people adapting stories from the books, mm-hmm. they see fit to change stuff to meet the screen. Because if it was all right, I read an interview by Kirsten Dunst, and she was saying that Twilight third movie was hard for her, especially the set scene, because in the book, the author had written the sets was celestial. That was it, and she moved on. So obviously, they had to fill in the gap of how do we display this. But when it comes to stuff with superheroes and Marvel and stuff like that, I get that you're not doing animation, but there is no reason why the story has to change if you are not trying to showcase a power. Like, you get what I mean? Like, you.
Yeah,
it's like, all right.
Go ahead.
If in the comics Superman went around the world faster than anybody could see, and like nobody didn't realize that the world was rotating the other way, and people who was there was coming back to life, and people who was living get reversed. That is something that you would have to change to fit the TV. But if it's something like he felt really emotional about what he did, and you know, he focused primarily on himself for like a month, and Superman was missing. He was just trying to be a normal person. There's no reason why you should have to adapt that. That's the story. That's not the physical expression of anything. That's a story. So my thing with Eternals and all the Marvel stuff, and especially, well, my gripe with Ragnarok was the fact that they took a really beautiful story belonging to Hulk and turned it into a comic show. And then, like you said, there was no emotion to it, and it was supposed to be emotional.
So if you get me started, what they're doing to fucking Hulk in this damn universe, man. That dude went from
Hulk was in Eternals?
No, I was just meant in general. You said you was talking about the universe in whole. I just meant because you had shit. We could well to my problem with the Hulk now is that okay. So you had Hulk in Ragnarok, right, where he was stuck in Hulk form, but at this point he was still controlled. He wasn't like angry, raging and stuff. But you had that version of Hulk, right? Then he turns back into Mark. He turns back into the Mark Ruffalo character as normal human. Then he pretty much beats that big giant thing, you know, and stuff like that. He's like, oh, just for the one time your life don't smash. He like leaves. So then you start Infinity War, where Thanos beat that dude beat Hulk to the point that he didn't want to come out no more, right?
Yeah, he was afraid. It was the first time Hulk was afraid. I thought that was really good.
No,
I actually enjoyed that.
It's really good if you address it in the future. The problem is that between Infinity War with that issue and Endgame, he shows up as Professor Hulk. What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
And you never got the, even if you want one of those guys that like fight, like punch, you never even got to see Thanos fight Hulk
Again, part
again
2.
to get over the
The
defeat.
fear.
You know what I mean? You just see him show up as Professor Hulk, and he's like, I was thinking, why do I always think about it as a curse? What if I meshed them together? Well, how the fuck did you get there, bro? You don't just wake up one day and become Professor Hulk. I'm assuming there was parts that happened. There was a part that you raged out, wrecked the whole countryside. Then there was a part that you couldn't change. I need the connection. There was no fucking connection. So you just like woke up, and I was like, what the fuck? I don't care. So when he snapped the finger, it was supposed to be emotional. Oh, I was born for this. Nah, shut the fuck up, bro. We don't care. I don't understand why
that's the same.
Edward Norton ran off that fucking
thing.
Thing.
I was just about to say that. That's why Edward Norton was like, nah, y'all.
And the thing about it is the only reason we're not getting Hulk movies is because they don't want to share the royalties with Universal.
Yeah. But
that's the only reason.
But what share with Sony?
Well, they wanted Spider-Man. Like they was like, we need Spider-Man. Like Hulk, they just holding him. They was trying to hold him into selling it back. The thing about it is Spider-Man, they have Sony has the whole fucking Spider-Man Rose Gallery. So they just make him. They're about to drop a Morbius movie. Where Morbius getting a solo. That boy was in the comics for like 10 minutes. So
you know, right? I must say though,
it looks interesting.
Yeah, Morbius looked good, and it's Jared Leto.
I'm happy, man, because he went through that the Joker thing.
Yeah.
So it's good, man. He looked like he rocking that part, bro.
Yeah.
I like
Jared Leto. It looks like it really suits him.
Yeah, I think this was a better one. I don't think.
You got Michael Keaton coming back. I'm trying to figure out.
My boy Michael Keaton stays in fucking comic movies. I love that man, bro.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what role to play in the end, though, because if he's supposed to be Vulture and Spider-Man, who he gonna be in?
Different universe. They're not the same universe.
Mobius is a different universe.
Yeah, Sony's that universe is tied to Venom. Oh, Venom isn't part of the MCU Spider-Man.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's just a different role. I don't know what role he's playing, but it's a different role.
Okay.
So listen, Michael Keaton has been in all 3 universes. He's part of the Sony universe. He's part of the MCU as Vulture, and he's showing up in the Flash movie as Batman, as future Batman. Yeah, there's a Flash movie coming out. Flashpoint. You didn't see the trailer? I'm surprised. No. Yeah, there's a trailer. Yeah.
Don't forget, I boycott DC.
Well, you know my thing. If that motherfucker wearing a cape, I'm in there.
Yeah.
I might hit it.
Yeah.
I might hit it.
I'm gonna watch it because DC recently brought up something too that I was like, why?
What?
Why? But then we saw the Batman trailer and I was like, ooh.
What did they bring out?
I think it was the Batman trailer.
Batman trailer was nice, man.
Yeah. Our boy the sweet.
But I like Matt Reeves. He's the one that did the Planet of the Apes trilogy. And I thought the Planet of the Apes trilogy was brilliant.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
And how it played into the old movie was great.
Pretty much, man. And also it tied the human and the ape, so it wasn't just like, oh, there's a bunch of apes. Like the Mark Wahlberg one. Oh, there's a bunch of apes. Like kind of showed like, well, you know, they did try to work with, there's a virus. Oh, I see why the humans are scared. They radicalize against the thing because of the virus. But okay. So it was brilliant. And then like Caesar being the first one.
Yeah.
And then it ended and stuff. So I like Matt Reeves' storytelling. So I'm really excited to see this. And I think that Patterson is a fucking great actor, but people just can't get past Twilight. Fuck.
Sparkle Bunny.
It's like, dude, like me, Andy was talking about that. She's like, I just can't see it. I was like, why? She's like, every time I look at him, I think Twilight. I was like, do you know how many movies this motherfucker did between now Twilight and now? It's because I've watched so many of them. So I'm like, the Twilight to me is like in the past, and I also never finished that whole series. I think I stopped at the third one.
As much heat as I gave him in Twilight, he was honestly
one of the
best actor. Huh?
He was one of the best actors in the movie, bro.
Yeah.
In Twilight, Kristen Stewart has come a long way too. Cause man, she could not act in that fucking movie, bro.
No, I saw her stuff in what was it, Underwater? Hold on.
Underwater was good. I thought Underwater was good.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, Underwater was pretty good. I've seen there was one that she was on in a prison. She was playing a US soldier. She was having conversations with this prisoner that's Middle Eastern prisoner. I thought that was pretty good too. So I've seen some decent stuff from Kristen Stewart. She's not the greatest actor by far. Like I remember her in Snow White and the Huntsman, and no one gave a fuck about Snow White. Everyone only cared about the Huntsman, so the Huntsman got a spinoff, and she didn't show up in any of it. So, but she has definitely gotten better. But I always thought Patterson was pretty decent. So, hey, what can you do? All right, so we're going to wait till Dwayne come back here, and then we're going to talk about what we're going to next episode, which is going to be interesting because Dwayne's going to have a surgery, so I don't know how next episode is going to go. But we'll see. We're going to wrap up here now. What is the next anime we plan to watch? It's the horror one.
Yeah. Psychic Detective Yakumo.
Okay, gotta write that down. Cool. So that's what we're gonna do next, guys. I hope you really enjoyed Crimson Wolf discussion. Be sure to go check it out for yourself. It's an hour. You can put that on, just fucking enjoy it, and then go about your day. It's not the worst anime on the planet, but it's definitely not the best. And yeah, see why
it's a good enjoyment.
Yeah, it's I call it popcorn enjoyment. Just watch it, get out of there. Yeah. So thank you for listening to my TED Talk on Eternals. Like I was trying to tiptoe raw, even though I gave away some stuff in there. I was trying not to give away the whole fucking movie, but man, I left that theater. I was like, I don't know how I feel right now.
How much is a ticket for cinema? Where are you at?
Like $9, but I use military discount.
Okay,
it's like $11. I don't know. I can't remember. You know, like movie tickets, because I just buy them now. Like when I don't even like. It's what I said that motherfuckers could rob me and I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Because I just like one ticket, buy. But it's about $9.
Okay.
I don't pay for this, bro. Watch it. See if you can find it online first.
I'll just wait till Disney brings it out in January. But what I might do is just read it on Wikipedia tonight.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what it's do, me. Read it.
I figure you did read these damn things.
Yeah. Wikipedia's get a whole good synopsis and it's on there like, that was trash. Yo, I did watch something, but I want to talk to you about it here. But you need to watch a movie called The Clove Hitch Killer. It is
bad.
No, it's uncomfortable.
I don't want to watch
it. It's not gory or anything. It's just it's mainly the story between the dad and the son. I don't want to give it too much of the story, but
okay, stop right there. I'll watch it. I'll pull it up somewhere. And
I'll give you enough. So basically, it's about how this small town was affected by this serial killing, and they never caught the guy. And because of the actions of that killer, the town became insanely religious. And it then focuses on the story of the dad who's the pastor and his son. That's all I can give. But it's good. It on Prime. It just a little uncomfortable, but watch it. It was good.
Okay, guys. So, like I said, we mentioned what we're gonna do next week. Might even talk about that if not next week, next episode. We might even talk about the movie if I catch it in time. And that's it for this week, man. Enjoy your weekend. And as always, guys, stay safe out there.
If you're in England, enjoy the fireworks. See ya.